that feel better when I do that to you? Okay. You know why we do this right here? You know why, and I do too. You know why we lose this right here? Why we lose and we get this little pooch down here lazy? Well, kind of. From lumbar compression. It comes from compression of the lumbars. When you get compression from L4, L3, and L5, it shuts off the lower abdominals. Did you know that? It's terrible news. Terrible news. So that's why this navel pull that I was teaching you guys earlier today, to pull that stomach in and out, is so important to the lumbars. Because it decompresses. Do you feel that in your low back when you do that, guys? Just pull that in and out. You should feel that in your lumbars.
You know, if you add a piece to that, I find
the Kegel.
For men, imagine you're pulling your testicles to your belly button. For women, imagine you're pulling your clitoris. Getting that visual, the transversus tends to engage. Because if you just do navel, some people will hear and they don't get that lower piece of the porcelain.
Yeah, or just coccyx underneath. Pull your coccyx under. Whatever you got to do, but yes, the visual is always good to pull that in and up here. That corrects the girdle a lot, doesn't it? So here's your shotgun technique. You come in, cup the front. Centration is when the shoulder's in the center. We want that. So I cup, I come in here, and I pull it back, and then I just start springing it. Doesn't that feel good? Yep, that's good. Just like this. Let's try this with each other. Let's get everybody up. Just bring them out with those hips twisted and everything, and they have that SI pain on the right side. Down low back, is that where yours is? It's on the right. Good. You got a good one up here. So let's do a test. I would come in and do the same things we started with today. Do the PSISs and do the flexion test. Let's face this wall away from them. So I'll do the PSI test here. When I do that, we're looking for what with the thumbs? Are the thumbs supposed to go up or are they supposed to drop back? Drop back. They're supposed to drop back. Touch your toes. So she touches her toes. Uh-oh, the lefty goes up. Lefty went up on the left. So what is that? Stuck on the left. Stuck on the left. That's all I need to know to correct this back. It's a flexion test that goes up on one side. So if I see that already, she's having right SI pain. Right here?
Pretty darn close, yeah.
Right in there. Right there. Okay. I'm going to do this with her. Shotgun technique. She's going to come sit in a chair. And I have a stool in my office, or a little chair like this works perfect for your office. Have them sit on the very edge. So they sit on the edge. Now, what you're going to do, she bent over. This left side was dragging itself up. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to drop down. But it's stuck here. In this L5S1, we don't care. Something in there is holding a restriction. We don't care right now. It's a shotgun technique. So we're going to come in and we're going to brace the left SI only. I'm going to put my palm right on the base of the sacrum. So it looks like this. Her knees go real wide. You've seen this technique from me before. Yeah, Sherry's seen this. Lucky. Knees apart, wider than your shoulders. The reason why the legs have to be apart is because she has to drop through her legs. Okay? I'm going to come in from the back. If you all want to see this, you might want to plug the camera back in too. Maybe we can get that to work better. Okay. So, my palm is going to go right here. I'll show everybody. On the PSIS on the left. I'm going to hold the PSIS on the left with my palm like this. Just like this. Okay? All my weight is going to go right on that. If I'm pinning her down here and she bends over, doesn't it make that have to open up? It has no choice, does it? I'm holding it down and she's going straight down to flexion. That has no choice but to open. So here it goes. We're just going to put my hand on it. I tell them what I'm doing. Fingertips are out. I'm not down their pants weird. Fingertips are out. My palm is on there. She tucks her chin. She puts her hands on her knees. She goes down through her legs. I come right over. Look at me. I'm right over on top of her. I'm holding it down. She's really feeling me braced. If I wanted to, I could levitate on her. So I'm putting a lot of force.
You can levitate?
I can levitate. Wow. Yeah, you ready? No. This hand comes off. She goes underneath into her left ankle.
Oh.
When she does that, I come over the shoulder here and I corkscrew her like that. Okay? When I do that, I wiggle her. And I'm forcing. When you take a spine and twist it, it takes the fulcrum right where my palm is. All the force is going right into my palm. When I corkscrew a spine, that's what you do. This takes out a right thoracic scoliosis too, by the way.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah. Okay, now she puts her other hand back up, and then she comes back up. Okay? Now, before she stands up, we're going to come in and make her squeeze her knees together. Why do we do that?
Activate the adductors.
Part of it, but we want to center the pube. Pube symph, right? It could be out. So you can do two fists like this, put them between your knees, and you can squeeze, put your legs together, squeeze your fists really hard, and relax. If that doesn't, do you have any pain with that? If they don't have pain, go a little wider. Let me do it. You can come in there and help them. Do it again, squeeze, relax, and then they push through their heels and they stand up. So stand up through your heels. Okay, she didn't stand up through her heels, but that's okay. You see what she did? Okay, tap your toes. Sit back in your heels. Okay, that's it. She did that right. Now, I said stand up in your heels, and what'd she do? Do you know? She did the snake. That's the snake. Snake goes knees forward, stand up. So that's standing up in your quads. That's a dysfunctional pattern. Because I talked about it earlier, if you just keep getting up with the quads, what gets strong? The quads. What gets weaker? Hamstrings and glutes. What gets more dysfunctional? The pattern. We don't want that pattern anymore, so we teach them how to get up out of the chair. Tap your toes, put your hands on mine, look up, push through your heels. Almost, you did it again. It's a habit, right? I'm going to stop her from this. Sit back in your heels. This is how you stop them. You're going to feel like you're going to fall backwards, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my knees so she can't cheat. Okay? Push through your heels. Ready, go. Push through your heels. You can do it. Tap your toes. You go straight up. You've never used your glutes before, probably. I'm serious. Like they probably. This is America. This is America. Ready? Block their knees. Put your hand on me. You can push down on me, okay? Go straight up. You can do it. Push through your heels. Okay, go. You can do it. One.
Inhale and breathe out.
Yeah! That's good. Baby steps. That's right. That's hard, right? That's emotional too, because she's not done it before.
No, I didn't do it with this since I was a child.
Yeah. And so this is learned. That's good. Guess what? Your back's better though.
Scary.
It's scary. There's the fear. There's lots of fear here, isn't there? Is it scaring you still? You can do it.
No, it's more of a.
It's emotional.
I'll be 30 in a month and I can't stand